Hey everyone, I mainly want to be speaking to women right now. I just got off the phone with a really good girlfriend and I was telling her that my periods have gotten so much better since steaming. And she was like, "What? Give me more information because I've been hearing a lot about that." So, for those of you who have never steamed or even haven't even heard of yoni steaming, bee steaming, vagina steaming, any of that, let me just break it down for you. You are basically putting your pelvic region over a pot of water, of hot water. And that steam from the hot water reaches your uterus to various degrees, depending on how long that you sit under it. And the key, though, is to sit so that you are relaxed and that you're not like, it's hot, it's hot. And you also want to make sure that you are in a comfortable position so that you can be relaxed, right? So if you are like hunched over and you're like shaking because your muscles, your big muscles, your quad muscles are like, I can't do this for a second longer, then you need to like find a different setup. So the setup is so important. And my room is really messy because I am actually in the process of cleaning it. But if I can switch the camera around, I will show you my setup, which I don't think I can because I don't know how to switch the camera around. But basically, it's two chairs and then it's my steam pot, my burner, a wood. Here, well, maybe I can do it this way. All right. So that's, can you see that? So this is my craft room, okay? Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. It's COVID-19 and I'm trying to get it together. All right, so here's my steam setup. This is my steam blanket. This is what I wrap around me. This is chair one, chair two. You see my stainless steel pot, my burner, and then I put a towel just to kind of make it pretty. And then I have a piece of wood that is on um, the ledges of the chair. And the reason why this is stripped down, usually I have a white towel or I have towels like set here, a towel here, so that I am sitting on the towel and not these. These are secondhand and I just don't trust secondhand fabric. So I put a towel so that I'm actually sitting on on the fabric of the towel that I do know and that I do clean. And then I put a white backdrop over here. To kind of keep the heat centralized. Now you don't have to contain the heat because the heat is strong enough to move up in the way that it needs to without it. So actually last night is when I stripped all of this down to wash it. Like I try to keep this area clean. So when I did that, I did it before I steamed for the day and I was like, oh man, I forgot to steam. And so what I ended up doing was just putting a layer of fabric on both of these chairs, sitting on that, and then I didn't have anything behind me to kind of keep the heat in, which is fine. And to that, yeah, it was still fine. It was still cool. And I can't wait to actually steam outside. Like that is my goal. Like I don't know if you can see my outside. That is not a pot that I'm going to steam in. That is what I'm going to grow some plants in. But anyway, that outside is going to be cleaned up and I have a little garden growing. So I'll be steaming more then. But anyway, my friend was just asking me continually, like, what are some of the benefits and how long do you steam? Can anyone steam? And I really get a lot of my information from steamychick.com. And of course, I research other places too, but that she has a DIY tutorial in which you will go through several different questions talking about the issues that you have found within your body. And you'll also, so like smells. So if you have a really strong odor, that is actually not a part of what we should be experiencing within our wombs, within our vagina, within that area, that pelvic region. Even if you're a guy, like there are still some people who talk about men steaming in the same way that women steam and the benefits that have happened because of their rectum and any hemorrhoids that are, all of that stuff tends to be tightened, which is great. So if you do experience hemorrhoids, steaming is not just for menstruating women. It's also for women who are postmenopausal, people with wounds who want to tighten that area, even with men. So I encourage all to go and steam and to try it. It has helped me to go from irregular menstrual cycles to regular menstrual cycles. I'm trying to get rid of fibroids, and I can visually see, because my fibroids are so big, they protrude from my stomach. I can visually see a decrease in my fibroids since I've been steaming for a year now. Almost every day I've been steaming for a year. I don't steam when I'm on my period. And if you are actively bleeding and it's not postpartum, then you don't want to steam. So there are reasons why women do not want to steam, because it can actually harm your health more than it can benefit you, because you are essentially putting heat into the uterus, and you know what heat does. It helps blood flow. So if your blood is already flowing, in some cases you don't want to steam for that reason. But if you just had a child and you're bleeding, it seems that is actually beneficial to the uterus and the healing of the uterus. So there are different reasons why you might want to steam, but I just wanted to get on and encourage all to kind of pursue it and to look into it to see if it's right for you. So again, you can go to steamychick.com. She doesn't pay me. I just really like her site. Or if you have additional questions and you want to hit me up, feel free to do so. All right. Love you. Take care. And yeah, keep being awesome. Mwah.